Han, this is question number 13 of Ukmt 2015. Now the question stated that in the figure that was a hexagon like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Oh, missed out. Like this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 points over here. Now they have asked you a question in that in this figure shown each line joining two numbers labeled from the sum of two numbers that are its endpoints. How many of these labels are of multiples? Now first thing is that we need to know about that what are multiples of 3. Multiples of 3, like 3 times 2 would be the first multiple. 3 times 1 would be 3. 3 times 2 would be 6. 3 times 3 would be 9. 3 times 4 would be 12. 3 times 5 would be 15. Now these are the multiples, like 6. Oh, I messed it up, sorry. Oh, there's some problem. I need to use another marker. 6. It's not writing it out. 6. So the first multiple we could get, how to get 3? We can add 2 points, 1 plus 2, because it's joining. Right? So we have, this one was 6. The first point, we can say that first multiple is 3, and we have 2 points. Each point is joining two lines, so we can say that 1 plus 2, these two. First of all, forget about the inside points. So I can say that 1 plus 2 equals 1 label, right? Of the one label, that's label, that's the sum of multiples of 3. 3 has multiple of 6, 9, 12 and 15. Since every line is joining in this hexagon, so I can also get second multiple of 3 is 6. So how can I assume, how can I get 6, like sum the multiple sums? 6 is a multiple of 3. How can I get points from this one to add up to the total sum? So 1 plus 5 can make 6. That's one label. And the other label would be 2 plus 4 can also make this 2 over here, this line. 2 plus 4 can also make 6. Alright, 1 plus 1 point connected with 1 point connected with 5 can make 6. 2 point connected with 4 can make 6. As you can see that. So we have 2 labels. All the rest can't make 6. Like if you can join other points, they would not add up to the 6. That is a multiple of 3, right? So we have 2 labels from this multiple. Third multiple is 9. So how would I get 9? I can get 8 plus 1, like 8 plus 1. This line is joining endpoints, so I can get 8 plus 1 or 1 plus 8. It's the same thing. The other multiple, the added up thing I can get is this is 7. If I join this line with this, right? So 7 plus 2 can also make 9. 7 plus 2 can also make 9. The other thing is that what else can we make? What else lines can be added to make things up? That can be 6 added with 3. 6 added with 3 can also make up 9. And the last option would be this one, like as you can see, this 4 and 5. If these two are also endpoints, so we can also have 5 plus 4. So you can say that these are the only conditions that can add up to the multiple of 3, that is 9. 9 is the third multiple of 3. So we have first endpoints. These two endpoints can make up 9. These two endpoints, 7 and 2, can make up 9. 6 and 1 can add up and make 9. 5 and 4 points can add up, make 9. So in total, how many labels are there? First, second, third, 4. So the multiple of 9 can have 4 labels. This was label 1, 3. Multiple of 3 has 1 label. Multiple of 6 have 2 labels according to the points. And multiple of 9 can have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will have 4 labels. 4 labels, right? So moving on to the next one. After 9 multiple, you have 12. Now how this 12 can be fall in that hexagon? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. First of all, you can get 8 plus 4. I would write 8 plus 4, 1 label. Then the only other label that can get us 12, that would be 5. If I connect 5 with this 7 over here, there's 7. 5 connected with 7 in a hexagon. 5 plus 7, that would also. All the rest, when we add the endpoints, can't make 12. That is the multiple of 3. Multiple of 3, because 3 times 4 would be get 12. That's the multiple of 3. So we get 2 sums with the endpoints, 2 labels from 12, right? Other multiple of 3 is 15. That's the 5th multiple. And what points we can get? We have to start from 1 again. Like 1 plus 2, that won't make 15. 1 plus 3, that won't make 15. 1 plus 4, that won't be 15. But we need to find out which numbers can add up to 15. So there's only 2 endpoints that can add up to 15. That would be 7 and 8. So I'll write just 7, 8 and 7, and that's only 1 label of multiple of 15 that can get to the points. Now if I again make that hexagon, it's a bit, it's not, it doesn't really seems like hexagon. To make it again octagon. That will be 1, 2, 3 sides, 4, 5th, 6th side, 7th side, 8th side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So I just need to know the numbers. Like if 1 can be added with 2, that would make a multiple of 3. If this 1 is added with 5, that can also get the multiple of 3. If this 1 is added with this close to number endpoints, 1 plus 8, that would also lead to multiple of 9. Now coming up with the second points, going for the second, that if this line is being how we get the multiple of 2 plus 3, that would lead us to 5. That was not a multiple of 3. So if I get 2 plus 4, this would lead us to the multiple of 3. That is 2 plus 4 is 6. That's a multiple of 3. With coming up to the next 2 plus, if I add up 2 with 6, that would lead us to 8. That's not a multiple of 3. That would be 8. If I add up endpoints with this 2 plus 7, that makes 9. 9 is a multiple of 3. Now going for the 2 and 8, that would lead us to 10. That's not a multiple of that. So we are done with 2. Now start with 3. 3 when added up with 4, like it's joining up, but that would be 7. That's not a multiple of 3. In this 5, it won't make multiple of 3 because 3 plus 5 would be 8. If I join like the line joining 3 and 6, if I like 3 and 6 add up these two lines, that would be 9, and 9 is a multiple of 3, right? Now I have 3 plus 7, that would make 10. That would not make up something. 3 plus 8, that would not make up multiple, means some adding up something. We're done with 3. Now moving on to 4. 4 plus 2, that can make a multiple, right? But we already did that, right? 4 plus 2 or 2 plus 3 is the same one, so we are not going to write 4 plus 2 again. So we are not going to repeat it. 4 plus 5, the line joining these two. 4 plus 5 equals 9. So these are different numbers, and that's also multiple because the endpoints are joining each other. So endpoints when summed together, this gives you a multiple of 9. So that's another label. Then with 4, you can just get 8. This line is also showing that 4 plus 8 is 12. So that's also a new label, and it's 12 is a multiple of 3. Then we are done with 4. No other numbers can be added up to make a multiple of 3. Then go for 5. 5 plus 6 would lead us to 11. That's not a multiple of that. But 5 plus 7, these two endpoints, like 5 plus 7, this would give us, this would give us 12, and that's a multiple of 3, as we did that. So no other number can be joined with 5, like 5 with 8, that would lead us to different answers. That's not a multiple of that. Now all 6 can't make any other number. We already did that. So we have the last multiple, that number is remaining 7, and 7 plus 8, like this one, as I told you in the previous table, 7 plus 8. So if you can see the answer in your notebook, so that's written that, but that's the proper explanation for that.